Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dave from NetcodeGuides.com. Today we're doing a demo review from Fade. And Fade, you don't even see any T this pistol round, but I want you to know that you did exactly what you should have done here. Okay? When you rotate, okay, you had the chance to go spawn, but you recognize that you already have a player in sight, you don't need him there. And instead of being the player who doesn't worry about map control, excuse me, instead of being the player that doesn't worry about map control and going to the right here, you understand that, you know what, my team's got it under control. We're in a really good place right now. We're killing them, we're crossfiring them. We should win this round as long as none of my teammates get flanked. And look at what Fade does. For any of you guys that don't notice, I mean, I know I'm pointing this out just for I mean, I know it's a Fade demo review, but there's going to be a lot of other people that don't watch, or that are watching this that aren't Fade. And yeah, he knows he did the right play here, I would hope. But for all of you that are also watching the demo, he made sure that his teammates could not get flanked. Okay? The only way they really lose that round is if Fade maybe goes CT spawn. Maybe he goes and he comes right here to jungle and just tries to shoot him while his teammates are shooting. And then, excuse me guys, sorry about this. And then someone comes up connector as a T, shoots two of his teammates into the side, and then it's GG, right? This way he's almost ensuring the round victory. And I just wanted to tell you, Fade, it was a really good play and a heads up play. And not many people in matchmaking recognize that it's a good play. Alright, Fade. You start out the second round and you want to buy a scout. Now, the scout's good on second rounds if you lose the first round. Let's talk about why the scout's good in those situations. The scout's good in those situations because, generally speaking, people aren't going to rush B. Okay? If they win the pistol round. If someone comes B, it'll usually be one person scouting, and then all of a sudden you can take them out with your scout. Instead, there's a very, very, very high chance that people rush B on this round. Now, if you had any type of automatic here, you would just easy crush, right? Instead, you should have died. Oh my god, you should have died without, maybe you get two there, but you should have died a lot earlier, right? Like, none of your teammates are jumping out of the balcony. None of your teammates are really doing anything like, or sorry, none of the T's are doing anything that they should be doing. Had they been jumping out of the balcony and storm view and things like that, you probably would have died without even killing one. So, use the scout if you think only one person or something like that it might come, if they're going to scout like that into your scout, and then you could really use it well. But other than that, you got to get either a rifle if you can M4 head armor, or you get some type of pistol armor, or you know, SMG armor, or a shotgun or something like that. Okay, FAMAS head armor would be fine there. But yeah, definitely against better players, you can get 100% punished for that play that you just made. Okay, Fade, so this right here you're playing just a little bit wrong. And you've done this a few times now, and this is the time that you've... Excuse me, man, I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. But this is the time that you've gotten punished for it the most. Every time the smoke is up, you keep peeking after the smoke is cleared. And a lot of the time, what T's will do is they'll wait until the smoke clears, and then they'll just be posted, like 3 behind it, and then if you peek, they'll just kill you. And you're always peeking from one of these sides, right? Like from here. So you're going to die pretty much 100% if there's like multiple people peeking you. In this situation, it was just 1 or 2 guys that are peeking you, but you know, still, it's enough to kill you. You're not putting yourself in the advantageous situation that you should be. What you should be doing is post on the smoke while the smoke is up. But then when the smoke dissipates, get back on the ground where you are and jump up and down to spot. And that way you're not going to get punished. And if you see them, you toss nades, you call for rotate, you get a crossfire from cat in sight, and then you gay them while they're entering the site. Okay, right here you get the op, you send your teammate B, that's fine, you get that early kill. I don't know what this smoke was, but that's not really my issue with the round. I mean, look at where this lands really quick. Yeah. But anyways, right here, you need to understand where you should be aiming with your op. He runs past your crosshair, and you hit him a little bit through the wall, and then your teammate trades, right? But then look, you come back, and you make the exact same mistake with your crosshair placement, and he just runs right past it, right? And you should have died there. He just hit you through the wall. So try to just give yourself more room. That's really all I'm trying to say, and that was obviously like proof that you need to give yourself more room. There's no reason to aim at a very tiny pixel of where the guy's going to peek from. Give yourself a little bit of room, give yourself an inch, and you would have hit both those shots and had both those kills clean. Just an added note is I would really recommend against buying the scout on these second rounds. Truthfully, the Scout is a very, very high skill gun. It's high risk, okay? And the problem with buying the Scout, especially in matchmaking, is that these guys don't even buy like pistol head armor, and you don't have a team that you're playing with right here where you could like say, okay, I'm gonna scout here, I'm gonna have map control because of it, etc. And then see, like, you can't really make any aggressive plays because if they, you know, if you have a scout out, it's just bad. You're not going to be battling against another scout most of the time, so I would just really recommend staying away from that second round scout buy if you win pistol. If you lose pistol, that's fine to buy it, okay? But if you win pistol, just do not buy the scout. That's really advanced like level thinking, and it's good that you're thinking like that, but at the same time, like, the skill level just isn't really there yet to take that risk of buying the scout. Okay. When you're working the hulls here, you did a pretty decent job, but there's some things that you could work on. So right here you come out, and now you're just not really peeking these corners correctly, right? You get that guy, but a lot of the time when you're peeking these angles, you're open to another guy as well. And then right here, you see that the guy's under Balk, and you know a lot of people are like looking at you, okay? Don't peek that. Just wait until your teammates make contact. Remember, this is a 4v2 at this point. So this is what's happening. All the CTs are worried about is you right now, right? You killed one from apartments. You naded the other one. All the eyes are on you. All the attention's on you. This is where you wait. You pause until your teammates aggress and make contact, and then you peek. And if you do that, you're almost always going to win the round in a 4v2 because you're not going to get entry'd, and it's not going to be a 3v4. You're going to wait until your teammates make contact, and then you're going to peek off that, and you're almost always going to get the trade, okay? So you're almost ensuring the round victory by baiting them, so to speak. They're baiting you because the CTs are looking at you, and then in turn you bait them once your teammates make contact. All right, man. I watched the rest of your demo. Not really anything else that I have to talk to you about. Just work on what I told you. You know, keep on improving. Definitely saw some promising things. This is actually the first demo review I saw where someone was concerned about map control and making sure their teammates weren't getting flanked and things like that. So you're definitely on the right track mentality-wise. You just got to work on, you know, becoming a better player, to be honest, skill-wise and things like that, winning more gun battles. But definitely some promising things, because that's the type of things that a lot of what you're showing is what you need to do when you're in a team. So you're definitely on the right track. Thank you for submitting your demo, Fade, and I hope this helps you a little bit. And this is my day from NetcodeGuides.com, and peace out.